Hello, you're right. I want to help some of you understand straight line graphs. It's quite a tricky concept, so I thought you might need a little bit of help in trying to get to grips with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through this PowerPoint, and hopefully that will mean that you can then do the MathsWatch task and understand how it goes. So here we are. What you need to do is I need to share this screen. Okay, so hopefully you can see this PowerPoint here, and I will just set it going as a proper PowerPoint, and I'm going to talk to you as it's going through. So you can see my face in the corner there, so you know it's me actually giving you the information. Now you're going to get some questions on MathsWatch which are a little bit like this one. So it says, fill in the table of values for the equation y equals x minus 2, this equation here. And then draw the graph of the equation y equals x minus 2. It's the same equation there as here. Now on MathsWatch, it's given you the table already, and all you need to do is to fill in a couple of values. So now I've got a bigger table here than the one that you're given on MathsWatch. In MathsWatch, you've only got 1 or 2, I think it's actually 3 values to fill in, but here we've got a few more. Now, let's see what this means. We've got to work out these values here that are the y values for this equation. So you keep looking back at this equation here, y equals x minus 2. I'm just going to move my face down there. So y equals x minus 2. What you do is you look at all of these x values and you do this to them to get the y values. So if I start with an easy one, which is the 0, and I've got to do 0 minus 2. So 0 minus 2 gives us minus 2. So that's our first y value. Then go on to the next one. So I've got to do 1. That's now the x there. So x is now 1. 1 take away 2 is minus 1. So that's our second y value. Moving on to this one. So we've got now 2. X is 2. 2 take away 2 gives us 0. So the value that goes in there is 0. And so on. So 3 minus 2 for the next one. 3 take away 2 is 1. 1 is going to be your value there. And now what you could do then is work backwards and say, okay, I can see a pattern. 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2. It's easy then to do the negative ones. Or you might just think, well, I can do those. And you understand it. Right, so you've got the table of values now. What you do is you use these as if they are coordinates. So look at this first pair of values here, minus 2, minus 4, and that is a pair of coordinates, minus 2, minus 4. So we're going to treat each of them as they are pairs of coordinates, 0, minus 2, 1, minus 1, and so on. So let's get some axes up. Okay, so let's take the first one there, minus 2, minus 4. Just as to remind you, so it's minus 2 that way and 4 down, that's going to go there. Okay, and take the next one, minus 1, minus 3, and that's going to go minus 1, minus 3, that's going to go there. Next one, 0, minus 2, 0 across, minus 2, that will go there, and so on. So you can see how they work. There's the remainder of them. Now you can see that they lie in a nice straight line there. So I'm going to join them up and notice that I carry on the line above the coordinates and below them. Don't just stop the line at your first and last coordinates there and there. Keep the line going, because really lines are infinite, they go on forever. If you think about it, really I only need 2 of these coordinates to draw in a straight line. But 3 is a good idea, because if the third one doesn't lie on the line, then you know you've gone wrong somewhere. And that's why on the MathsWatch task, it's only asking you for 3 coordinates. Okay, let's try another one. Right, here's another one. We've got y equals 2x plus 3, and it tells you what values here. So like the last question, draw up a table of values. Now let's see if we can work some of these out. So going to calculate the y values, but this time what I've got to do is I've got to do 2 times the x coordinate and then add 3. 2 times the x coordinate and add 3. Maybe the naught would be an easier place to start. So if I do 2 times 0, that's 0, add 3 is 3. So that value that's going to go here should be 3. Okay, now I've actually not done them in order there. So that's 3. Next one, take 2 times 1. 2 times 1 and add 3. 2 times 1 is 2, add 3 is 5. Next one, 2 times 2, add 3. 2 times 2 is 4, add 3 is 7. And the last one will be 9. When you start doing a few, you can often spot a pattern, so you can then just fill in the remainder in the table. Okay, so then we're going to plot them as coordinates like we did with the last one. That would be the first one. Okay, so this time I think I'll just take 3 of them. So if I do -2, -1, that's going to go there. And then if I do 0, 3, 0, 3 is going to go there. And then if I do the very last one, 3, 9, 3, 9, that's going to go there. If I was then to fill in the other ones, you would find that they would lie on this sort of line here. So let's join them up. And you see again that it goes beyond my points. Now you can see that when I was doing this on PowerPoint, I couldn't quite get the points to match. Hopefully on MathSwatch, you will be able to. So that is how you plot straight line graphs. Hopefully you'll be able to do the MathSwatch task, and I'll be able to look at your responses and see that you've got it all right. I'm going to do another video which will do the gradients so that you hopefully be able to do that as well. Okay, bye for now.